Etsy trends are constantly changing, but I think I just found the next one that is at the very beginning of blowing up across so many different niches. Different audiences, different keywords, but what had me stop scrolling is I noticed almost all of these listings are quickly becoming bestsellers, again, across multiple different niches, and they were all listed in the last month, meaning we are at the very beginning of this trend. But what's stopping a lot of people from entering this trend is it's not really the easiest to make. So I dedicated a few hours to figuring out exactly how to replicate this design style so that you guys can go apply it to your niches and start making these bestsellers. So if you're looking for a trend to hop in early, then this is the video for you. I'm gonna show you exactly what this is, what niches it's doing well in already, what niches I think it's going to do really well in, and of course, how to actually make this trend yourself. As I show you this one, you might be wondering, I don't know what the trend is. Don't worry, you'll start to see the pattern as we go through some of the best sellers in this trend already. But using my Everbee extension up here, we can see that this one has 83 sales and was listed just 1 month ago. We have this one here, which was actually listed less than a month ago. And I can tell because it has our listing age of 1 month, but it's still so early that Everbee hasn't picked up on the monthly sales. But scrolling down, I can see 7 people bought this in the last 24 hours, and it has already 23 reviews, meaning at least 23 people bought this in the last month, but most likely a whole lot higher because not that many people leave reviews compared to how many people actually buy this. We have this one here, which is a Valentine's Day one, 70 sales, listed 2 months ago, already in 20 carts and already a bestseller. This one here has been up a little bit longer, listed for 4 months, which is still very early in the scheme of things, and has sold over 414 times, and 3 people have bought this in the last 24 hours. In fact, if on Etsy you look up custom photo shirt, you're gonna see a bunch in this style, this vintage looking kind of grayscale design that is laid against typically a pepper comfort colors t-shirt, and not condoning selling in these two niches because they are copyrighted, but I especially see this trend doing really well when it comes to Super Bowl, Bad Bunny, and the show Heated Rivalry. Again, these are copyrighted, don't do them, but this is actually where I saw this trend originate from, and now it is spreading out to these other niches. And these might look easy enough to do, but when you actually start playing with trying to create these designs, you run into a whole lot of issues. What prompt to give it, and especially how to make this appear as if it is grunge and as if the background is washed out, and so that the actual background of a pepper comfort color shirt comes through the design. So how do we actually create this design? Well, to do that, we're going to be using Kittl.com, and we're going to be opening up a new artboard. And let's say for our first example here, if we're working from a photo. So we have a photo here, and Mother's Day is coming up, and this is a design style that I could see doing super well for Mother's Day because it was already doing well for Valentine's Day when people gave portraits of their girlfriends or couple photos. So I could see this doing really well for moms and their kids. So you would get a photo from your customer. This right here is a stock photo that I got right from Kittl for an example, but you're going to open up an artboard that has that photo from your customer. And then in this smart board here, you're going to say, convert the photo to grayscale. And I added some extra prompts here just to make this stick out more. And it says, ensure the subject is detailed and textured. Set the background to solid black to enhance contrast and focus on the subject. So you can pause here and screenshot this if you would like to use this exact prompt. And then this right here is the result we got. And you might think, hey, we're done. That's all we need. Well, actually, there is the other step here, which is actually the most important step to making sure this looks good on a pepper comfort color shirt. Because right now, if you put this on a shirt, for example, you are going to see the black box around it. You're going to see the black coming through. And even if you do the background remover, you're not quite getting the effect that's doing really well with these designs, that's helping others stick out from others that don't know how to do this. You can see here, even using the background remover, yes, made it look closer, but again, it's still not that effect that we're going for. We actually want to knock out all of the dark colors of this design. So to do that, it's going to look a little bit creepy, but let's move this over for now. You're going to come to your smartboard and you're going to hit flatten, which is going to bring this as a design or a image that you're able to use. I'm going to open up a new smartboard by hitting A on my keyboard, or you can grab it or create a new smartboard at the bottom here where it says artboard. And what I'm going to do on this new artboard is I'm going to select my image. I'm going to scroll down and go to photo filter. One thing I might do is adjust my contrast a little bit, but we can play with this later. But the most important thing I'm going to do is scroll down to the bottom here where it says remove color. I'm going to select this and I'm going to change this to black, and I'm going to slowly bring up the intensity, and you're going to see this is getting really creepy looking, and it's going to look creepy when it has a white background, but you'll see what it looks like when we move it over. When we actually put this against a darker background, like a charcoal comfort color shirt or this pepper comfort color shirt, you can see that this gives the effect that we're looking for a whole lot more. It makes it look like this vintage, washed out type of design, which is the goal of this design. So playing with this more, you can see if we set it to 0, this just looks like a grayscale image on top of a shirt, versus the more you increase this, the more it kind of sees through, and you can kind of play with the intensity here until you get to where you're happy. And if you would like as well, you can also play with some of the contrast if you want to make this a little bit brighter, or if you want to wash it out a little bit more as well. Quickly go over, what if you want this to be slightly different? Maybe you found a slightly different design. Maybe you want these to be more of like that Valentine's Day version, or you wanted to create a custom version where it wasn't really from a photo. Well, the best way to create prompts when you don't know how to prompt is to use ChatGPT. There's also a chat built right into Kittl as well, if you prefer to use that. But you can upload a photo example of what you want to create and say, how would you describe this design style? Where the background is knocked out and transparent, help me write a prompt to create this from a regular photo. And then you can go ahead and just grab the prompt that you get from ChatGPT and use that right within Kittl to create your own version. But I do like this grayscale version way that I'm showing you, especially if you're working from a photo. And here's some other quick examples of results I got by slightly playing with the prompts or using prompts that I got from ChatGPT to create slightly different versions here. So we have these two here, but I very much do like our example down here. And what you're gonna do when you are happy with the result is you're going to come to the Printify.com. Printify is where I source all of my t-shirts, all of my sweatshirts, and they have the comfort color shirt that this is primarily selling on. So coming on over to Printify, you can go to catalog. I'm just going to go to catalog home, or you can go to t-shirts. Let me just switch this. And scrolling down, I'm looking for comfort colors, specifically the 1717, which we have right here. And what you can do is either pick Printify Choice, which is using a whole network of printers, or going to choose manually. If you would like a full tutorial on how to use Printify, one of my last videos was actually a full Printify tutorial that you can go and check out. But say, for example, I'm using Monster Digital. What I'm going to do is upload my PNG file, which again is going to look very creepy on a white color shirt. So we're going to make sure that we are only selecting dark colors. So I'm probably just going to do graphite and pepper, and then I will turn off the white, and I would probably just keep these as my two colors here. You could do black, but I think graphite looks a little bit better. It has a little bit more of a texture to it. You could do espresso, but I do think and see that this is doing by far the best, and it looks the best on just pepper or charcoal. And then you're going to go to save product. You're going to go to save selection, and then through Printify, you can post this to your Etsy or Shopify or whichever selling platform you have hooked up to Printify. And then if you make a sale, Printify will print and ship this for you. So you actually have to do no printing, no shipping yourself when you make a sale on these. And because this specific one is highly custom, I do need a photo for these. I'm actually just going to scroll down, and I'm going to just turn on personalization, and then you can give people an instruction of what to do. Right now, you do need to get a photo. So you can say something like, please reach out to us via direct message or DM and send your photo, or however you would like to receive your photo from your customer. Maybe they upload it to Google Drive and they upload it here, but you just want to make sure that Printify knows that this is set to personalization so that this doesn't go to print right away. I heard Etsy is working on a way for us to attach photos Etsy listing. So until now, this is gonna be a workaround, but hopefully in 2026, we see a way for people to just upload their photo. So because that will make a photo customization a whole lot easier. But because this design style is just starting to do well, I could start to see this bleeding into other products as well. Things like sweatshirts that you can get from Printify, but one that I probably see doing really well, especially for the mom niche, is mugs, and printing this on a black mug is something that I could see doing really well. Like this, for example. Again, this trend is super brand new. We haven't really seen it move off of just Comfort Colors shirts yet, but I see this doing super well. And personally, if it was Mother's Day or Father's Day for me, or even Valentine's Day, I would rather receive a mug with our photo than a shirt, but that could just be a personal preference. I'm really excited about this trend, and I'm starting to add these to my store as well because, again, we're seeing tons of brand new listings that were listed in the last month or two already doing super well. So I really believe that we are at the beginning stages of this. And again, the most bestsellers for these are just on 2 copyrighted products or niches right now, but it's starting to bleed into all other niches. The more I check out this trend, the more niches I am finding it on. So it is worth testing in your store, and let me know how you find it. If you would like to learn more about Kittl, especially the new Kittl videos, I have that video linked up next for you guys. And if you learned anything today, if you could please drop a like and subscribe, that would help me so much. And I will see you next week.